goes in motion to the far sideline. Emmel looking to pass. Little screen play to Gavin French. He's got some room to work over there on the far sideline. Dives forward, and he will have the first down on that diving effort.
Inside to Krause. Big bucket, Avery Krause. Big bucket. Intercepts the pass. Billies have a chance here to add to their lead. Kramer. Feeling it. Another three. Three points in the first half for Trapper. Kramer gives the Billies.
Deep breath. Here's the pitch. There's the shot. That could be gone. That's out of here. How about a home run by Kaman? That's how do you end the game?
He's ready to go. Danny winds, kicks, deals, and there's a ball again. He's going to hit.
Welcome to another Billies.Live production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Battlin' Billy football time on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you back for another season of Battlin' Billy football. And Tim, I'm going to say it right off the bat, things feel a little different this year. We're almost starting a normal season.
Yeah, I'm seeing more people with less masks. So,
exactly.
Everybody's got a face mask, but that's out there. But no, you're right. And I tell you what, Randall, we're at this is an older stadium here in San Antonio, Alamo Stadium, but it's beautiful. They refurbished the whole the turf down there. What a wonderful place. But it sure is hot over there on that other side.
Yeah, sun shining on the visitor side over there, and those Battlin' Billy fans will be counting on that shade coming their direction. You know, we're right down here off Hildebrand and Devine. Like you said, Tim, an older stadium, but it has been redone. Very nice stadium. Fredericksburg taking on SAISD team in Sam Houston tonight here at Alamo Stadium. A year ago we went to San Angelo and took on Monahans. Well, everyone was kind of scrambling for games because 5 and 6A didn't really get started on time, and then San Antonio schools also had not, they weren't playing, had made the decision to wait and let things play out.
And this was really the first game of the year that was scheduled last year. We were to play Sam Houston, but like you said, having the 5A and 6A teams, they pushed them back 2 weeks. You're right. Talk about having to scramble for 4A or 3A teams to play, and fortunate to get Monahans that first week.
Exactly. Well, we've already had the team captains meet at midfield. Sam Houston won the toss and elected to receive to start the ball game tonight as teams are making their way into the tunnel and getting ready to come out and get this ball game started. Fredericksburg will kick off and defend the south end zone. It's a great evening for football. I tell you what, these kids have worked hard all summer, and here's their opportunity to get things going on the right foot tonight, Tim.
And they've had some really nice tests in the scrimmages against Navarro and Lago Vista. So I know the kids are ready to play. They were sick of hitting each other, and now they want to hit somebody else. But captains for tonight for the Billies were number 10, Cole Emmel, senior quarterback. Number 21, a junior linebacker, running back Gary Seidenberger. Number 33, a senior linebacker, Logan Metzger. And number 70, a senior offensive lineman, Derek Whitworth. And, those guys are people that are names that we're going to be calling a lot this year.
We'll go through starting lineups here in just a moment, but some seniors on that front line, Tim, and big expectations out of those kids tonight as that entire offensive line is senior laden.
Yes, and 2 years ago, they were rookies as sophomores, so, there were some growing pains, but this year, they're expecting, I think Emmel's licking his chops, because he's expecting time to throw the football and some holes to run through.
And Emmel will be handing the ball off to a couple of different people that we have not seen at the varsity level, at least for the Battling Billies. Jesse Leha will get the start tonight, a junior running back who spent his freshman year over at Kerrville-Tivy and then transferred back as a sophomore, played middle school ball here for the Battling Billies.
Jesse is a sprinter on the track team, so Jesse's got some speed, and I know against Navarro he took one about 60 yards for a touchdown, so they're excited. They've got some speed back there. And then they've got another running back in Fritsch, John Fritsch.
A senior transfer came over from Heritage, and he's about, 6'3", 6'4",
6'4",
big kid.
He's a big body.
And he will be exciting to watch. If you got the opportunity to see him at scrimmage the other night, a couple of big stiff arms pushing guys to the ground. He's a strong young man, and we'll see what he can do behind that big offensive line. So with opportunity here, let's run down the starting offense tonight, and then we'll flip to defense. Also like to let you know that SI Wealth Management is our scoreboard sponsor for this season, and we'll be touting them off and on throughout the evening, and a very big thanks to Scott Emmel and the crew over there for sponsoring that scoreboard for the season.
Also there with Scott Emmel. They do a great job, and they'll protect your money, and we appreciate their support in helping bring these broadcasts. Well, for the Billies, on the offensive side, like again, we talked about that offensive line. Senior Sam Barron at guard, the other guard, another senior, Yordi Hernandez. Clayton Curl will be the center. This is his first year on that line, though, as he's replacing the senior that graduated last year, but he's a senior. And then Derek Whitworth and Rusty Price. Those are the two guys that have been up here for 3 years, and they're on that right side at guard and tackle, and those are the guys that they're going to try to move and create holes for the running backs. At receiver, Cade Yansky. Yansky had an outstanding year last year, and good things are looking for him. Also, the other two wide receivers, Sam Seidenberger and Charlie Johnson, both of those are juniors. And Mason Ray also will be at the wideout position. He's a junior. And then you talked about it in the backfield. You've got Jesse Leha and Cole Emmel, and seniors. So we're talking about 7 seniors and 4 juniors. So got some experience there.
On the opposite side of the ball, same thing. A lot of seniors and juniors over on that side of the ball. The defensive ends getting the start tonight to open the season. Noah Borda, a senior. The other defensive end is James Sabera, another senior. The tackles, both juniors, Yuri Estrada and Sammy DeLuna getting the start tonight. Linebacker crew, all seniors, Logan Metzger, Gary Seidenberger, and Luke DeCuffa. So they've been under the wing of Bill Wilder now for a couple of years, and the expectations are pretty high for those young men. At safety, Will Degenhart, the other safety, Mason Ray, and the corners, Cristobal Neri and Angel Neri. Kicking duties will continue to be handled by Cade Yansky. Deep snapper is Gary Seidenberger. Also, Giovanni Alva will be kicking as well. So,
and that defense, you talked about those linebackers and having the tutelage under Coach Wilder for 3 years. You're right; those Metzger, Seidenberger, and DeCuffa, they're a big part of that defense, and that's who they're looking for to make big stops.
Exactly. Well, we're just about ready for kickoff. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for the opening kick for the Battling Billies 2021.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Strayer and Ulfers, from humble beginnings to a Fredericksburg mainstay. When Edgar Strayer purchased an oil and gas business in 1928, he may not have envisioned it would still thrive nearly a century later. Guiding through the Great Depression, he built a clientele of area farmers with a firm handshake and friendly service. 2 succeeding generations still run the business. Roy Strayer and his sister Betty are mainstays around their shop on Adams Street, where their sons Steve, Charles, and Edward service the needs of thousands of locals and visitors alike. Strayer and Ulfers, a Fredericksburg institution.
For over 7 decades, and with the support of customers like you, Ewald Kubota has grown to be the #1 Kubota volume dealer in the United States. Plus, we have the distinct honor of being a Kubota Elite dealer. So thank you, Jim, Julio, Jamar, Mr. Loya, Mike, Letty, Mr. Rodriguez, Paul and Penny, Thomas and Catherine, Mr. Miranda. From the Gulf of Mexico to the hill country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration since 1974. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C.
Football on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. Set to kick off for the Battling Billies to get this season underway. Number 3, Giovanni Alva. Sam Houston with 2 men back deep to receive, standing at about their own 12 to 10 yard line, and Breeze knocks the ball off the tee, so Alva will have to reset it.
And Randall, I'm glad we have that breeze because this room has got no air conditioning. We got the windows open.
No AC in the press box
Blow,
tonight.
baby, blow.
Hey, but we'll survive. Here we go. Nice little crowd of red across the way to cheer these Battling Billies on and get this season started. Alva will put his foot into it. Short, high, end-over-end kick. Going to hit at the 20. Die right there. It'll be picked up. And the Billies, with great pursuit, are going to drive the return man back to the 8-yard line. And that's where Sam Houston, the Hurricanes, will start. They're going to mark him down at the 12.
Yeah, great pursuit there. And once again, Cade Yinsky, we talked about Yinsky being a playmaker, and here he is on special teams. Gets down there and makes the play. So they're going to put the Hurricanes in a big hole here at their own 12-yard line.
Try to see who comes out at QB here for Sam Houston as the Billy defense on the field.
I think it's number 3.
Devontre Simmons, the senior, in at quarterback for the Hurricanes. Good snap. Going to throw out to number 11 right away, and the pass is complete to Charles Clark, another senior.
Yeah, nice job there. Good tackle by Luke DeCuffa, outside linebacker. That's just a quick throw out there to the guy in space, and that's what they want to do. They want to use their quickness, put people in space, and if they break a tackle, then it's going to be a long gainer.
Correction on that quarterback. That was Dante Brooks, number 1 in the shotgun. Good snap. Handoff goes to the left side, and boy, the Billy defense is right there as Michael Franklin is stopped for a loss. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, there was almost a fumble on the play because he was hit immediately as he got the football. That was Will Dagenhart, stepped in there for the Billies, number 16.
So 3rd down and 9 for the Hurricanes as the Billy defense looking to make a big stop here early and get that ball over to the offensive side. Looking to pass, steps up in the pocket, now just going to dump it out in the flats. He's going to have the 1st down across the 23 to the 24. That is number 8, Jacoby Sada, a senior.
Yeah, there was good coverage there by the Billies downfield, and he just stepped up into the pocket and threw out to the flats, and receiver made a nice play and got the 1st down. 1st
down and 10. Ball at the 25-yard line for the Hurricanes. Handoff going over the left side again, and that's Jacoby Sada, the senior running back, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Yeah, nothing there at all. And that looked like Metzger was the man that hit him. Metzger, that middle linebacker.
Noah Borda also in on the play there for the Billies. 2nd down and 10. Hurricanes going to split 2 men to the right, 1 out wide to the left. Quarterback Dante Brooks, number 1, calling the signals. Shotgun, handoff, going to come this way this time. The Billies stop it. That is number 33, Logan Metzger again for the Billies. First man there, loss of a yard on the play.
Yeah, Metzger did a nice job of getting that outside shoulder there, made him cut it back in there, and of course, Metzger at 6'3", he's a strong young man, makes the tackle. A loss of 1 on the play.
So 3rd down, 11. One man left, trips right this time. Quarterback, shotgun, gets the snap, looking downfield, has a man open. The ball is caught across midfield into Billy territory. The pass is complete to Devontre Simmons as he got behind coverage there and was wide open for the first down.
Yeah, that was Angel Neary. That might have been a blown coverage because I think he was out in the flats. I think he was expecting someone to have that deep right side, and he was wide open.
Yeah, he was looking for that safety to come across and give him a little help. Quarterback going to throw out to the left. Devontre again. Billy's in good pursuit, going to slow him down after a gain of 2 or 3. They'll get inside the 30-yard line with a short gain.
Like I said, Randall, that's what they're going to try to do. I think speed is their number 1 weapon. And if they can get wide and miss a couple tackles, break a couple tackles, then here they are already in Fredericksburg territory inside the 30-yard line with 2nd down and 6.
Ball at the 28. Hurricanes on their opening drive, moving the ball down the field after the Billies had them 3rd and long and deep in their own territory. Good snap, quarterback keeper coming around the right side. The Billies are there. He's going to lose back to the 31, maybe the 32-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
Well, that was a nice job by Luke DeCuffa. He didn't make the tackle, but he was the man who initially hit him, made him kick it back outside, and they had good pursuit there by the Billies. Probably a loss of 2 on the play, so another big 3rd down play. 3rd and 9.
3rd down and 9 for the Hurricanes. Billy defense looking for a 3rd down stop here. Quarterback takes a snap, looking to his left, throws underneath the defender there, number 17, Cristobal Neri. Pass is complete to Simmons.
That's going to bring up 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. That's good coverage there by Neary.
Yeah, stayed with him, kept the man in front of him. Good pass back to the inside, allowed him to catch it. Dante Brooks, the senior quarterback for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. We're at Alamo Stadium.
Well, that play clock is getting dangerously inside 10 seconds.
Good snap, looking to pass, going to throw to the right side. Billy defense is there, and it's going to be knocked away as Angel Neary stayed with the receiver that time and got a hand on that ball.
Yeah, that was a nice job there by Neary. Perfect coverage, was right there and then knocked it away. Almost a great catch there by the receiver, but that Billy defense bent a little but didn't break.
Exactly.
So that's going to give the ball to the offense at their own 24-yard line.
Here comes Cole Emmel. And Cole, a senior for the Battling Billies, lots of experience at the quarterback position. Emmel takes a snap, going to hand off to the first man through, and good yardage on that carry. It's going to be a 9-yard gain as, trying to see, was that Leha?
Yep.
Jesse Leha, the junior running back for the Battling Billies, picks up 9 on 1st down.
Yeah, nice run. And like I said, Leha's got some speed, but he did a nice job of waiting for his blockers and just kind of hiding behind them.
And did not shy away from the hit at the end. Emmel throws. Cade Yansky over on the far sideline, a little loop around, and Yansky across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Great job there by Cade of picking up yards after the catch.
Yeah, and that's what he does. Cade is one of the most athletic guys on that field, and they want to get him the ball in some space as well, as he picks up about 12 yards there on the pass catch.
Billy's inside Hurricane territory. Pitch to Leha around the right side. He finds a little hole. He's got 11, 12, maybe 15 yards as he falls forward on the carry inside the 35 to the 33. Boy, he's going to add up some yards quick here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nice run there by Leha.
Immel under center, pitch to Leha again. Going to try that same play on the right side. Breaking tackles. He'll have another first down inside the 20 as, boy, good blocking over there on that right side.
Yeah,
and the receiver gets a good kick out block, and he finds room.
Yeah, well, we talked about that right side being Whitworth and Price.
Timeout going to be called by Sam Houston, and the other look is Cole Immel under center.
Yep.
And gives that running back just a little bit more time to see the field and for that play to develop on those two pitch plays to the right. A little bit of a new look there for Fredericksburg.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they ran, they got the first down, got to the line of scrimmage, ran the same play, and picked up about the same amount, 12, 13 yards each pop.
So the ball on the 19-yard line, first down and 10 for the Battling Billies inside Hurricane territory. We got 5 minutes and 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. As continue to watch the shade move towards the Battling Billy fans over there on the other side.
They're saying it can't move quick enough, yeah.
You can hear the marching band in the background as they're playing towards us from across the way, and in their red and black uniforms, look like new uniforms, red hots across the way as well.
And Randall, if people could see the view that we see right here, just beautiful. Because you've got, you're thinking we're in San Antonio, but really there's a lot of trees here. There's a driving range over here to the far right. Of course, I like that.
You spotted that right away. Yes, a very nice view from the press box here. We're 2 floors up, 2 floors up. Alamo Stadium. Immel in the shotgun this time. High snap, pulls it down, hands off to Fritsch. Fritsch starts left, then cuts it back to the middle of the field. He's inside the 10 to the 9-yard line, right at the first down marker. We'll see if they wave the chains as first carry for John Fritsch as a Battling Billy. Going to mark him short, second down and less than a yard. Hand it off to him again over the right side. This time he'll have the first down at the 4-yard line. Positive yardage again.
Randall, I thought we handed it off to a lineman, but I tell you what, Fritsch 6'4", but he runs well.
Yes.
I think we might have some thunder and lightning back there with Fritsch pounding it and Leha with some speed.
Billy's with one man split left. That is Mason Ray. 2 men to the right, 2 in the backfield. Immel takes the snap, hands off to Fritsch. Fritsch is going to carry it in, bounces off one tackler, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown from 4 yards out. Fritsch will get the Battling Billies on the board first here at Alamo Stadium.
Boy, nice job, and it was all that offensive line giving those runners open lanes. And I tell you what, if that's how the season goes, sometimes they say, that first possession is going to be how the season goes, and we could have a pretty good season if that's the case.
Alva in to attempt the extra point. Good snap, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the first quarter of play, the Billies defense holds and the offense goes right down the field behind the legs of Leha and Fritsch and puts it in the end zone. We'll be right back for the kickoff after this.
We love living in the country. My husband works from home, and I teach our 5 youngest children here as well. Fast, uncapped, reliable internet is critical for our family. And that's exactly what we've gotten from Bee Creek for over 10 years now. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet. Creek Lake Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Giovanni Alva has it teed up and ready to kick away again. Billies jump out early with a 7-0 lead. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. John Fritsch into the end zone for the touchdown for the Billies. High, short, end-over-end kick. Going to be dropped at the 10-yard line. Be scrambled and picked up by the Hurricanes. And a penalty marker comes in as the Billies drop the return man at the 15.
Yeah, down there on the tackle for the Billies, number 4 and number 22. That's Yansky and DeCuffa. So once again, good coverage there on the kickoff.
We'll await the call here from the official on the return.
I think it's going to be holding, possibly.
Coach Moffitt.
They're trying to tell him to get off there.
Yeah, he's out to the hash having a discussion. The official says, hey, you need to move back, Coach. Here comes the call as the Billy defense comes out. Well,
they're not going to. I think they waved it off. I guess they waved it off.
The referee doing lots of pointing, and there he goes. Block in the back by the Hurricanes on the return.
On the return, there's an illegal block in the back by the Hurricanes.
So that's going to back them up inside their own 10-yard line.
Half the distance to the end zone, or we'll see where the officials put it. And you got to think this is their first game of the season too, Coach. They're a little rusty.
Yep.
That'll put the ball at the 8-yard line, and that Battling Billy defense with another opportunity here to stuff the Hurricanes deep. Sam Houston was able to get across midfield on a big pass play earlier, blobbles the snap, gets the handoff, and it'll be a gain of 2 on the play for the Hurricanes. I was trying to see, that may have been Devontre Simmons, the ball carrier.
You know, Randall, that's about the second or third time that they've had a bad snap, and whenever you're running that out of the shotgun, especially running the football, it causes timing problems.
Second down and 8 for the Hurricanes, staying in the shotgun. 2 men left, 2 to the right. The receivers check their play call on their belt, and a good snap this time. A little quick out into the backfield, and I think it did have it was a forward pass. Boy, that was close. I'm trying to see who for the Billies there jumped on that, as it was incomplete. And Seidenberger and Sabera both there in the vicinity to grab the ball. 3rd down and 8. And here's where we got to watch that deep pass, as they got us on this right side earlier. No measurement on these Hurricanes, but there's some pretty tall kids and working against some smaller defenders.
Billy's coming to bring some pressure.
Going to throw right across the middle. Pass is way overthrown, incomplete, intended for Tavares Neely.
Yeah, he had him wide open. He had him coming, streaking right across the middle. And that was Mason Ray in coverage for the Billies.
So it'll be 4th down and 8, and Mason Ray will drop back to return the punt for the Battling Billies, and Mason standing at about his own 50-yard, or at the 50-yard line, south end of the field.
Nice defensive stance there by Fredericksburg.
Punter for the Hurricanes standing with 1 foot in the end zone. Now Ray scoots up to about the 40. Straight up in the air punt. That one's not going to carry 20 yards. It'll take a bounce for the Hurricanes as the Billies clear out, and it'll be downed at the 36-yard line, and that's where Fredericksburg will set up shop.
about a 27-yard punt. Well, I tell you what, and he got probably about 12 yards of that on the roll.
Exactly. Our scoreboard sponsor this season is SI Wealth Management. Are you confused about all the different types of investment options? Maybe confused about different life insurance, annuity, or long-term care options? Call Scott Emmel at SI Wealth Management and schedule a time to meet. Scott prides himself on being able to explain complex issues in an easy-to-understand manner. Call Scott at 830-992-3464 to set up an appointment. That's 992-3464 at SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still mean something.
Randall, that Billy offense was so excited to get back on the field. They were ready to go, and Sam Houston had to call timeout. They didn't have enough guys on the field, so immediately called timeout.
So that is Sam Houston's second timeout of the ball game. We've got 3:22 left to play in the first quarter. Fredericksburg leading 7-0 here at Alamo Stadium.
And they have looked good on both ends of the ball because, even though they gave up some yardage that first drive, they held when they needed to, on the fourth down play, and then got 3 and out here on the second possession. And now the Billies have the ball at the 36-yard line of Sam Houston.
Cole Emmel in the shotgun. That senior-laden offensive line in front of him. Good snap. Little end around here with Cade Yenske. Yenski's going to pick his way along the sidelines, and he'll get knocked out of bounds at the 30. So a 6-yard gain there for Cade Yenske.
And Randall, that was the first time we've seen him come to this left side. Everything that they ran in that first possession was on that right side. This time they tried the left. They got 6 yards. Good gain there by Yenske.
2nd down and 4. Emmel with Fritsch to his right in the shotgun. Everyone in tight. Going to send a man in motion. Fakes the handoff to him, looking deep, has a man deep, and the pass is just overthrown, intended for Cade Yenske. Brought Seidenberger in motion to kind of pull those linebackers in, and just a little bit out of the reach of Yenske.
Yeah, a well-thrown football, a nice tight spiral by Emmel. Just, I think if he throws maybe at that, airs it out just a little more, put a little air under it, I think, Yenske's got the speed to run under that.
3rd down and 4. Nose of the ball on the 30-yard line for the Battling Billies. Emmel in the shotgun. Brings a man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Cole's going to keep it. Finds a big seam up the middle. He'll have the first down at the 15-yard line. That will move the chains as the Hurricanes bid on the fake to Seidenberger, and lots of room there for Cole Emmel to work.
That is a nice read there by Emmel, and he kept it in there as long as he could, made that defensive end go with Seidenberger, and then went straight up the middle, and for a nice gain of 15 yards.
Leha now in the backfield. Cole in the shotgun. 3 right, 1 left. Looking to pass, just going to swing it out in the flats to Leha. Leha unable to bring it in. He kind of got turned around.
Yeah, they tried to clear out that side. They took the 2 receivers and just sent them down the field, tried to get Leha coming out of the backfield, and yeah, I think Cole wanted that one back. He did kind of have to throw it over that defensive end, but yeah, he had Leha. Leha would have got some nice yardage there.
2 minutes, 36 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Billies lead 7-0. Mason Ray split out to the left. 2 men right, 2 in the backfield. Leha and Fritsch, maybe. A handoff to Leha right up the middle. Nobody touches him till he hits the 1-yard line. He falls forward into the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah.
So a 15-yard touchdown run for Jesse Leha.
Yeah, and Randall, he just straight up the middle. Like you said, no one touched him. He was hit at the goal line, but he was already in by then. So Alva will come in for the Billies for the second point after. Hold there by Cade Yenske.
He was true right up the middle. on the first one. Good snap, good hold. And once again, ball right up the middle for the extra point. And the Billies will extend their lead with 2:29 to go here in the first quarter of play. Fredericksburg leading 14-0 over the Sam Houston Hurricanes. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battling Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $7.65, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
Segner's is your jewelry destination for everyday and special occasion jewelry. Just ask Olympic gold medalist in women's softball, Kat Osterman. She trusts Segner's. Find us at 236 West Main Street or on the web at segnersjewelers.com. Come check out our custom-designed Billy's charms, keychains, and so much more. We love and support our hometown teams. Go Billy!
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you. The Battling Billies up 14-0 here late in the first quarter of play. Giovanni Alva has it teed up, a line drive kick this time, and it will take a bounce at the 4 and roll into and through the back of the end zone for the touchback. He did.
He showed some leg strength there on that one. Nice kick there by Alva.
Kind of set those first two up short and then pulled those defenders and then just kicked it right over their head. You're listening and watching Battling Billy football. If you're watching, you're on Billies.Live. If you're listening to us, you're on TexasRadio.net.
I bet you Adam Riley's watching the ball game.
Yeah, probably is, I would think.
Coach Riley, former coach at Fredericksburg. Cha-ching.
So the Hurricanes will get the ball at the 25-yard line. One-man split left. The quarterback, number 1, Dante Brooks, a senior. Low snap. Scoops it up off the turf, going to start to the left and just keep it, and that defense is going to string him out for a loss of 1 on the play, second down, 11.
I'm really impressed with that defensive line. They've done they're not huge. They're not just, they're not 6'3", 280, like some of them, but they are doing a nice job of just kind of shedding blocks, staying in their assignments and making plays.
And giving those linebackers a good view to find the ball very quickly. Good snap this time as Brooks looking to pass across the middle. Pass is incomplete. Boy, in and out of the hands of Tavares Neely, number 2, as maybe a little bit behind him, but definitely a catchable ball.
Yeah, I think he should have caught that. And
he thinks he should have caught it too.
Yeah, he should have, because he was mad the possession earlier because he was open and was overthrown. And now he kind of, sometimes karma comes back.
It's a balancing act. Third down, 11. 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Billies lead 14-0. 3 men to the right, 1 to the left. Low snap again as Brooks getting pressure from behind. This time the pass is complete, and first down for the Hurricanes. That was Devontre Simmons. Nope, I correct myself. That's Tavares Neely. The young man on the last play made up for it. Picks up the first down on an 11, 12-yard pass completion.
Yeah, it looked like they came on the corner blitz as Neary, Cristobal Neary, he almost got to the quarterback.
First down and 10 for the Hurricanes after the 12-yard pass completion. Snap is bobbled, pass complete out here in the flats as the receiver is going to pick up about 7 yards. That is Charles Clark, a senior, number 11 for the Hurricanes.
And Randall, that's what they tried to do, just get him in space, and he made 3 Battling Billy missed tackles and picked up 7, 8 yards on the play.
Going to give him 8. That puts the ball at the 46-yard line. As the Hurricanes trying to get a little something going here with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. 2nd down and 2. Good snap, going to hand off. This time, handoff goes to number 8, Jacoby Sada, and Sada will have the first down at the 49-yard line. That will move the chains.
He was hit by James Sever at the line of scrimmage, but he did a nice job of kind of keeping his feet going and just got enough for the first down.
We'll see if the Hurricanes run another play here before the quarter ends. They will not have to, but they're going to try to get one in. Everyone up to the line of scrimmage. Brooks in the shotgun, taking his time, looking to the near sideline. And they may just going to let this one run out or try to snap it real quick. And that's what they'll do.
Yeah.
That will be the end of the first quarter of play. Battling Billies lead 14-0, and that'll be a short turnaround. They go from 149 to the other 49. Yeah. We'll take a quick break and be right back for second quarter action after this.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only Joint Commission accredited hospice. They're also Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you or your loved one prior to needing hospice at no cost to you or your family. Votive is led by Dr. Rad Kothman and certified hospice and palliative care nurse Carrie Weaver. Visit votivehospice.com or call 998-1925. Votive Hospice, they're with you.
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. Hurricanes will start the second quarter with a 1st down and 10 at their own 49-yard line, trying to put together a little drive. Billies lead 14-0. Handoff goes over the right side, breaking a few tackles, and it'll be a 1st down close to the 32-yard line as the senior running back Jacoby Sada picks up yardage for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, a pickup of 18 on the play as just a quick hitter, straight up the middle.
Back down by number 21, Gary Seidenberger.
That time it looked like they caught the Billies on an outside stunt.
2 men right, 2 left. Once again, a low snap ball on the turf, and Sada will pick it up, and then, boy, he takes a shot at the line of scrimmage, and Seidenberger said, nope, you're not going this way, son.
No, I tell you what, and I'm just giving everybody a warning. If you see Gary in the vicinity, just go down, take a knee. You know, you don't want to get hit.
He's not afraid to put the hit on you. 2nd down and 10 for the Hurricanes. Sun beginning to set here in San Antonio. Good snap. Going to throw out here in the flat. Pass is complete to Devontre Simmons, and Simmons will get a gain of 1 maybe on the play.
Yeah, that was a nice job there of Logan Metzger and Angel Neary. They just kind of bottled it up. The two blockers kind of got in the way.
Yeah. So 3rd down and 9 as the old Billy fans across the way now in the shade, probably feeling much better.
Yes.
3rd down. Hurricanes going to split 2 men to the right. Ball on the near hash. Quarterback Dante Brooks takes the snap. 3-step drop, slips, pressure coming. He evades 1, but the Billies are going to drag him down, and he gets rid of it, throws it out of bounds. We'll see. They're going to, the official pointing, I think they're going to say he was in the grasp. And
well, I tell you what, I thought quarterback was going to be able to evade Logan Metzger. Metzger's got some speed.
Yeah.
For a big kid.
Boy, he ducked that first tackle. And then
back at the 42-yard line.
So
where it's 4th down and 19.
They're going to say they got him down on a loss. So
the sack brings up 4th down and 19. Like I said, nice job there by linebacker Logan Metzger.
Mason Ray standing at about the 14-yard line for the return. A light breeze blowing out there. Not enough to really affect the punt very much. Left-footed punter, boy. Fair catch called for by Mason Ray at the 19-yard line. Maybe he stepped back a yard or two. We'll see where they spot it. They're going to say the 17 as, boy, he had a defender right in his face to make that catch.
Those are the tough ones to catch.
I'm thinking, isn't there a halo rule there? And I don't know that that defender was outside the halo, but Mason made the catch regardless.
Well, defense right now is 3 for 3.
Yes.
Offense is 2 for 2. We'll see if they can keep up.
So here we go. Cole Emmel brings the troops back out. Going to split one man to the left, two to the right. Billy's now moving from north to south as Hurricanes trying to rush a lineman out there really quick. He's not going to make it. That should leave a little bit of room for Jesse Leha, and he'll pick up 11, maybe 12 yards on the carry to the 29. He just found the hole. Hey, there's nobody there.
That was exactly the hole. That was a good play. That's what you do. You know, you see where the hole is, you call the play, hurry up and get it in.
Yep, that lineman was still about the hash. He had not quite made it. Hurry up again, going to hand it to Leha. This time, he'll only get 2 on the carry.
That was because someone was there this time.
Yeah, they filled that gap that time. 2nd down and 8 for the Billies. They lead 14-0. Whistle's going to blow here. We'll see. Might have been a little movement.
Yeah, they're going to call timeout. And once again, they were trying to get people on and off the field. And so Sam Houston, that's their 3rd timeout. They're out of timeouts here in the first half.
So with a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout with them and be back in 30 seconds.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
Battling Billy football is on the air on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. We are in San Antonio, Texas. It is about 7:34 in the evening. Fredericksburg with the lead, 14-0 here from Alamo Stadium, established in 1940. You know, I always enjoy coming to these older stadiums in downtown San Antonio or Austin, and, you know, it's just kind of has a nice Friday Night Lights feeling to it, although it's a Thursday night. But 2nd down and 8 for the Billies. Good snap. Handoff goes to Leha. He finds some room, and he is going to be off to the races. That's going to be a 65, 67, 69-yard touchdown run as he carries it well through the end zone. Boy, I don't think he was touched at the line of scrimmage, as a big hole up that left side behind that big offensive line, and Leha, 69 yards, takes it to the house.
Well, I tell you what, Randall, that you know, and that's you play to your strengths, you know, and the lineman, that's the strengths, and you know, you've got guys that can run the football there. You've got you know, Fritsch is more of the power runner, but's got some speed, and then you got Leha that's got blinding speed.
Good snap. Yansky with the hold. Alva's kick is up, and it is good with 8 minutes, 29 seconds to play in the first half. Fredericksburg, with a 69-yard touchdown run by Jesse Leha, leads 21-0. We'll be back right after these messages.
My name is Tammy, and I am a Value Med customer. The things that I love the most are the convenience, the speed, and the friendliness. Annette and Betty at the front window are always so friendly. I have called Bill, even Matt, for just personal questions regarding prescriptions or medication. Their helpfulness, willingness to spend the time with me is something you don't get at the larger pharmacies. I just think they are amazing.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust, proud supporters of Battling Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! celebrating our 80th year of helping build the communities we call home. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Giovanni Alva has it teed up at the 40-yard line, ready to kick away. Billies extend their lead. It is 21-0 with 8:28 left to go in the second quarter. Short end-over-end kick, going to be fielded at the 19 by the Hurricanes. Going to try to come back to the near sideline, breaking some tackles. He's got a little bit of room as the home crowd gets up. Cade Yinsky's going to pull him down from behind at the 46-yard line as Devontre Simmons showing some moves there, Tim.
That was a nice run back there by Simmons. And, once again, who makes a tackle on special teams? Cade Yinsky, who came from all the way on the other side.
Is that a ball hawk? Is that what you call a ball hawk?
Yes, you like those guys.
Whether it's a weird-shaped ball or a basketball
right.
or probably a tennis ball. Or
Go get the ball.
First down and 10 at the 46-yard line. Inside Billy territory for the Hurricanes to start this drive. Brooks takes a snap, hands off over the left side to Sada. Jacoby Sada will pick up a yard on the play, kind of slips, and it'll be second down and 9.
Yeah, I think Noah Borda kind of was the one that knocked him to the ground, but you got to give credit to number 34 for the Billies, Sammy DeLuna, who did a nice job of making the guy cut back inside, and I think that's what caused him to kind of lose his footing, allow Borda to knock him to the ground. So second down and 10 for the Hurricanes.
No gain on the play. Dante Brooks, the quarterback, in the shotgun. One man to his right. Fumble on the handoff, and there's a big scramble at the 46-yard line, right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Sam Houston's going to fall on it. I don't know how it got through the legs of two Billies, but it was recovered by number 71 for Sam Houston. And since the ball went forward, they have to move it back to the line of original line of scrimmage, so third down and 10.
Defense trying to hold true here for the fourth time in the first half. Brooks, good snap. Pressure coming right up the middle. He's going to let that one go, and it's going to be caught. Shakes off the defender, caught at the 17-yard line. That is a 46-yard touchdown completion.
And Randall, really, that was pretty good coverage there by Will Degenhart, but the ball was underthrown, and the receiver did a nice job of coming back to catch the football, and then made a move and got in the end zone.
Was that Neely with the catch?
That was Neely with the catch. 43-yard touchdown pass.
Point after attempt for the Hurricanes coming. As they take their time. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, but it is no good. So with 6 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in the first half, the Billies lead 21-6. We'll be back for the kick right after this.
Dutchman's Meat Market in Fredericksburg is the place for premium meats. Not only can you find the best cuts of meat, but Dutchman's has fresh sandwiches for lunch, a variety of snack sticks, multiple jerkies, and dried sausage. Dutchman's also has a large assortment of rubs, spices, and sauces for all your meats. So go see Dutchman's at 1609 East Main in Fredericksburg, or call in an order at 830-997-5693 or online at dutchmansmarket.com.
As Fredericksburg celebrates 175 years, Arrowhead Bank is celebrating almost 100 years of serving the people of the Texas Hill Country. Our goal has been the same since we opened in Fredericksburg 20 years ago, to combine the relationship banking of yesterday with the technology of today for a better brand of banking. Arrowhead Bank is proud to support our students in all their endeavors, athletic and academic, and we're excited to celebrate their successes this year. Billy Pride, Eberales, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 423091.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium as the Hurricanes find the end zone on a 46-yard pass completion. Point after is no good, so 21-6 Billies lead as Sam Houston tees it up to kick away. Back to receive for the Billies, Jesse Leha, Angel Neri, Cade Yinsky, and Leighton Byer. As it's going to be left-footed kicker, puts his foot into it. Going to come this way.
Neary.
That is Neary on the return, and boy, he finds a little seam up the near sideline across the 45 to the 46.
Really good blocking there by the Billies.
Angel Neri with the return.
Gave him a number of holes to choose to go through. So the Billies, after giving up the score, get a good return, almost all back to the 50-yard line. Is going to be at their own 47, so good field position.
First down and 10.
Fredericksburg is 3 for 3 offensively.
We'll see if we can keep
3 possessions, 3 touchdowns, and now we got Fritsch back there in the backfield.
Cole Emmel in the shotgun. Fritsch, the deep back. Going to fake the handoff to him, let him block, and it pass is going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage.
And that time Emmel had to roll to his left. Always difficult rolling to your left to try to throw the football. You really got to have some quality footwork. Got to get those hips turned. And but he had a big, looked like a guy about 6'4" over there with his hands up.
That defensive end's pretty tall kid. Second down and 10. Billy's just trying to mix it up a little bit. Been running the ball the majority of the time. I'm not sure you've got it tallied over there, how many carries so far this evening.
10 rushes for a lot of yards, and we're 1 for 4 passing.
Billy's break the huddle, come to the line of scrimmage. Going to split Mason Ray here to the near sideline as they move left to right as we look at them from the home press box. 2 men to the left.
There was actually a penalty on the play, Randall. They, I guess it was offsides. It's 1st and 5.
So a do-over here for the Billies. Emmel going to throw, caught out here in the near sideline. Nice move there by Seidenberger to pick up the first down. That's Sam Seidenberger with the catch.
And Emmel did a nice job of going through his reads and found Seidenberger on the right sideline, and he zipped it. He showed that he's got a cannon there, and he had to because there was a guy there who almost stepped in front of that, knocking away, but nice catch by Seidenberger. Good catch and run, pickup of about 10 yards.
Ball at the 35-yard line, first down and 10. Emmel in the shotgun, takes the snap, hand off to Fritsch. Fritsch kind of bulldozes his way through the first guy, but that guy hangs on and eventually pulls him down after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, he was hit behind the line of scrimmage, kind of bounced off, and then they had to have another guy try to pull him down, but he made something out of nothing.
Yeah. Positive yardage, second down and 8 for the Battling Billies. They lead 21-6, 5 minutes, 53 seconds to play in the first half. Mason Ray to the near side. 3 men left. Fritsch in the backfield with Emmel. Emmel looking to pass. Now he's going to kind of flush to his left. Yinsky with the catch, breaking tackles. The penalty marker is down as Yinsky is going to carry it into the end zone. A 33-yard touchdown pass as Yinsky shakes off some tacklers, but there is a penalty marker down.
You know, Randall, I think this was after the catch. There was a receiver over there, and I think he just kind of got in the way. They may call it a push in the back. It'll be interesting. It looks like that's what, push in the back or illegal use of the hands. I think that was just an accident.
Yeah. Push in the back against the Billies.
That's a spot foul.
Spot foul.
10 yards for an illegal block in the back.
So that moves the ball
second down.
back to the 27-yard line. So end up with a gain of 6 on the play.
And don't lose a down.
And don't lose a down. 2nd down and 2. Yeah, that kind of seems like a rare occurrence there. 2 men split right, 2 to the left. Fritch in the backfield with Emmel. Emmel takes the snap. Fritch again out here in the flats. Emmel looks across the middle, has Yansky. It's kind of behind him just a little,
behind him.
Unable to pull it down.
You know, but I thought he did a nice job of letting Yansky clear the middle and had him open, just threw it behind him.
Yep. You can really tell the progression of a senior.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's doing a great job of seeing the field, not rushing his throws, feet constantly in motion. Looks good to start the season, I'll say. 2 men split right, 1 to the left. Fritch in the backfield with Emmel. Handoff goes to Fritch. He's going to try the left side. He will have the first down easily to the 19-yard line. And
pickup of 8. I tell you what, this is going to be kind of a different weapon to have. You know, now we got Fritch. You know, you need a couple yards, just give it to him. He bulldoze his way.
You know, he stands in the backfield next to Emmel. He's 6'4", and Emmel's not a small kid.
No.
But he makes Emmel look short standing back there. Charlie Johnson back there as well. Now they'll move him out to the right. Sam Seidenberger, the up back. Fritch, the deep back. Handoff goes to Fritch. He's going to start right, cut it back to the left. He's down to the 11-yard line, so a 9-yard gain for Fritch.
And I tell you what, if you're Cole Emmel, you got to like the fact that they're able to run the ball, because it alleviates some pressure. And you know, when you know that you can run the football, and then you know, you try to catch them off guard with a pass. So you got to give that line credit. They are doing their job right now.
Shotgun for Emmel, takes the snap, going to hand off to Fritch again, starts right, cuts it back to the left, and he is down to the 1-yard line. It'll be first down and goal for the Battling Billies. He plants that right foot and then cuts back once he sees that hole, and then he picks up 6 or 7 yards consistently thus far in the ball game.
Kind of runs the ball like Larry Zonka. I mean, just right and, you know, smash. You know, and he's got, like you said, he'll plant that foot and kick it back to the left.
Yeah.
You know, so he's got some agility as well. Now they're going to bring Leha, the speedster, in for 1 yard.
Yeah. Timeout. Is it an official's timeout?
Yeah, I think they're cramping up.
Yeah,
it's a little humid out there.
Down there. You know, I'm going to say this, Tim. We spent a lot of years doing this broadcast with Ken Hall.
Yep.
And it's times like these where you start to see a different type of running back for the Billies, and then a scat back in there. I'd love to hear his take on what his thoughts are about this type of offensive play for the Billies.
Well, Ken's old school. He likes it. He would love Fritch.
Yes.
Because he earns every bit of that yardage that he gets. But, you know, it's funny that you said that, Randall, because on the way up here, that's what I was thinking. I said, how long have we been doing these? I said, it goes back to when we were with Slick Johnson and Ken Hall, and I'm telling you what, it's you know.
Rick Wilson used to ride along with us, and, you know, Ken, if you're out there listening, we miss you, big guy, and hope you're doing well in 2021. Handoff straight up the middle. Actually, that may have been just a keeper by Emmel. And Emmel will extend the lead for the Battling Billies. The point after attempt up and coming by Alva. And Ken, I moved to California years ago and hadn't seen or heard much from him in many years.
He moved there for the right reasons. Went to go see his grandkids, be closer to his family.
Yep. The Sugarland Express. Alva with Yansky to hold. Good snap. Kick is up. and it is good. With 3 minutes, 31 seconds to play in the first half, the Billies lead 28-6. We'll be right back after these messages.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologists Drs. Ann Plinicky and Charles Cohn provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 997-6535, online at fbgi.com.
And welcome back to Alamo Stadium. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you on a Thursday night opening game of the 2021 campaign for the Battling Billies. Coach Lance Moffitt and his Battling Billies with a lead of 28-6 with 3:31 to go in the first half. Alva will kick it away right straight up the middle. Going to be fielded at the 5-yard line for the Hurricanes, and then working his way right back up the middle field is Tavares Neely, and the Billies will stop him at the 17. Good coverage there by Fredericksburg.
Yeah, once again, Yinsky that time overran the play, but was able to be tackled at the 20-yard line.
So, Tim, I see you over there starting to look for scores.
Yeah.
They updated our Texas football app, and
plus
it's going to take some time for us old guys to figure out new bells and whistles.
Well, first of all, they updated it. Second of all, it's on my phone, so I have no idea how to find it. So I'm trying.
Maybe Donald Holmes listening out there, and he'll start sending us some scores.
Uh-oh, I think I accidentally found something.
First down and 10. Probably not many games tonight on a Thursday night. Brooks looking to pass. Plenty of time in the pocket. Going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage and almost intercepted as number 22, Luke DeCuffa, had both hands on that ball. It was just spinning, and he could not pull it in.
Nice coverage there by the Billies, and then it was deflected with the pressure. You know, and that's what really, Fredericksburg has been able to get pressure on the quarterback. But when you send that pressure, and all of a sudden, if somebody gets free, and that was really the case with the touchdown play.
They found a man deep.
And here comes again. That's
pressure
Metzger.
right up the middle.
Metzger was
nothing
coming.
Doing there for Jacoby Sada, as the Billies on the blitz just pull him right to the ground for a loss of 4 on the play.
Well, Randall, I came up with some scores, but they're all in the Dallas area.
Well, like I said, it is Thursday night, and tomorrow night will be the big night for high school football. Most teams getting their start on Friday night. Third down and 13 for the Hurricanes. Brooks, another low snap, feels it, pressure coming from the outside, picked up. Now he's going to have to step up in the pocket. He's going to be dropped for another loss, as that defense really continues to shine. As if I could see Bill Wilder's face across the way, he's probably smiling a little bit right now.
He's got to be happy with what's been going on. Really one play has been the difference, but nice job there by Sabera. Fredericksburg going to call timeout so they get the football back.
We'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Well,
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium as the Battling Billy Band warming up down in the north end zone, and new band director.
I think it's you can pronounce it Hedgemovich. Never mind. I call him Mr. H.
We'll need some practice. Mr. H, the new band director for the Battling Billies, as you can certainly hear them down there looking forward to their first halftime performance here shortly, as Fredericksburg leads 28-6 with 2:26 to play in the first half. Fourth down, as Hurricanes will be forced to punt here. Mason Ray standing just inside the 40-yard line. Not much pressure, just a little pooch punt. Ray's going to field it at the 47, take it right up that sideline, and he'll get down to the 30. Let's mark him at the 26-yard line. And boy, almost looked like a late hit there on Logan Metzger, but he hopped right up. First down and 10.
About a 16-yard gain there by Metzger. Nice job. And Fredericksburg, boy, great field position here at the 25-yard line. Just over 2 minutes to go in the first half, so get to run 2-minute offense here.
Ball at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you don't have to hurry too much because you're really in good position.
Well, maybe milk the clock just a little bit here and put another one on the board just before halftime. First down and 10, ball at the 25. Leha, the deep back. Mason Ray split right, 2 men to the left. High snap, handoff goes to Leha. He's got blocks on the left side, and he's down to the 10 before he is pulled down. A 15-yard gain.
Well, and I tell you what, if you saw that again, you could see Leha, who's got some real good speed. He's just following his blockers.
Yeah.
And that time he was following. That looked like 64. That's Rusty Price. That's a good one to follow.
Yeah, exactly.
Say, just knock them down, I'll run around them.
Bring 2 men out here to the right. Leha still in the backfield. Yinsky out to the far right here. Emmel kind of in the pistol, takes a snap, fakes the handoff to Leha, rolls right, throws. Pass is incomplete in the end zone, intended for number 11, Charlie Johnson. And Johnson had it, just couldn't hang on to it, came in a little hot.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. It just, he had a little too much mustard on that. I mean, that was a fastball there. And Cole is a pitcher. Needed to throw the change up there.
Yeah. A little bit of mustard, a little bit of relish.
Don't talk about food. I'm starving. They don't have anything up here.
Second down and goal from the 10. Emmel in the shotgun, flanked on the right and the left. Now he's going to empty out, looking to pass.
He's got
rolling to
layup.
his right. Charlie Johnson again at the 2-yard line, and a little high. He just couldn't hang on to it this time as he came to the ground.
Yeah, but I still think that should have been caught.
Yeah.
Little high. If he hits him in stride, he just walks in the end zone. But
first one came in fastball. That one it should have been pulled in. Third down. Minute 24 to go in the half. Leha in the backfield with Emmel. Ryder Wade also in the backfield there for Fredericksburg. A senior on the left. Emmel, high snap, pulls it down, hands it to Leha, and Leha is going to be into the end zone. A 10-yard touchdown run over the left side. No penalty markers. The Billies will extend their lead with 1:18. Jesse Leha, 10 yards into the end zone.
Yeah, and that just looked like a little trap play. Had the guard pull or counter, whatever you want to call. Either way, it was successful. That's Leha's third touchdown of the ball game.
Yinsky in to hold. Seidenberger, the deep snap, good snap. Alva's kick is up.
The try for point by Giovanni Alva is good.
Good. 35-6, the lead for the Battling Billies. We'll be back after these messages.
Do you have a good head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through all the X's and O's. They'll set up your offense and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays that you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners, 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial member FINRA.
For a family-operated, community-focused business that supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders, think Toch Well Service. For all your well repairs and service after drilling, think Toch Well Service. For water pump installation in windmill, solar pump, jet, submersible pump, and pressure tank service, think Toch Well Service. They've been serving Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country since 2002. Call 830-997-2413. License number 4502-KLP.
And we're back to San Antonio Alamo Stadium. As the sun begins to set, Alva has it teed up, ready to kick away. End over end kick. Going to hit at the 9 and roll into the far corner of the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. Sam Houston will bring their offense on the field. Fredericksburg leading big here in the first half. And most of this has been on the ground.
Yes,
and,
which is a good sign.
Add those stats up here at halftime, but Leha doing the bulk of the work and Fritsch getting in there as well. So a nice 1-2 punch to start the season here for the Battling Billies. The season opener on a Thursday night here in San Antonio. Touchback puts the ball at the 25-yard line. 2 men left, 2 right. Billy defense out there again. Brooks looking to pass. Pass is complete over here on the near sideline and picks up the first down across the 35 out to the 38. That is number 14, a junior, Jerry Bell, with the catch. Have not called his name yet this evening.
First and 10, Sam Houston.
Going to say he stepped out at the 40, so first down and 10.
Gain of 18. They have not been able to move the football on the ground. Everything really come by way in the air for Sam Houston.
Low snap, pressure coming. He's going to loft this one up. Has a man deep. Pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of Tavares Neely, and Neely probably should have caught that.
Yep, and if Neely caught that, he would be celebrating the end zone. But in and out of his hands, the coverage there was by Leighton Byer for the Billies.
The Billies had pressure up the middle as Brooks just launched that one straight up in the air. Second down and 10. Shotgun for the Hurricanes. Brooks continues to look to the sideline for the play call. A no huddle offense here for Sam Houston.
Delay a game.
Yeah, play clock ran out. That'll be a 5-yard mark off. A little bit of confusion as Brooks kept looking to the coaches, and then he would turn and look back at the coaches, trying to figure out exactly what his offensive alignment should be. Second down and 15. Good snap.
Here comes some pressure.
Throwing. In and out of the hands of number 14, Jerry Bell, and I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah.
He picked his eyes up just a little too quick there and let the ball slip through his hands as Neri was coming up quick. So third down and 15. 3 men split left.
My older brother's listening to the ball game, and he just told me that you can't celebrate after a touchdown as a penalty. I know that.
Pass incomplete as Brooks rolls out to his right. incomplete at about the 45-yard line, and it'll bring up 4th down and 15.
And the quarterback was just under so much duress, just couldn't get it out there to him.
Yeah.
You know, he had 3 guys out there chasing him.
Trying to throw that ball on the run, intended for Charles Clark.
That looked like Yuri Estrada and number 18, Noah Borda, chasing the quarterback. So Fredericksburg's going to get the football back with 52 seconds. Well, there's 52 seconds left. They'll probably get it with about 43. And they could score again.
Mason Ray at the 40-yard line, and he's going to step up, make the catch at the 40, start to the left side. He's got a little room. He's across the 50, spun out at about the 46-yard line as the defender kind of got a hold of his jersey and spun him around. 1st and 10 for the Battling Billies. We'll see. I think it's spotted at the 46, Tim.
Yeah, so they've got enough time. Fredericksburg with all 3 timeouts remaining. So if Fredericksburg wants to put some points on the board, they've got 3 timeouts in 40 seconds. You know, I did all this adding of all the Russians and stuff, and now I didn't think we were going to get the ball back.
You may have to add some more to it.
Yep.
35-6, Fredericksburg with the lead. 1st down and 10 inside Hurricane territory, the 46-yard line. Emmel takes the snap, looking to pass, sets up a little screen to Leha, and Leha's got plenty of room and speed. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Great patience there by Emmel to allow the blockers to get in position and that screen to set up, and then good speed by Leha.
And that was a good call because you know that Sam knew we were going to throw the football, and they tried to bring some pressure. A nice time to call that screen pass, and big play there for the Billies to get inside the 20-yard line. And it got out of bounds, save a timeout.
Yep, 30 seconds left to play in the half. 1st down and 10. Emmel drops the snap, picks it up, throws over here on the near side. Pass is complete.
That's Fritch.
Fritch is going to turn it back inside and get into the end zone. An 18-yard pass completion as, boy, you look down there about the 10 and 3 Sam Houston defenders laying on the ground as they just kind of got turned around and couldn't do much with him.
Fritch showed that he's got some soft hands. A nice catch there by Fritch coming out of the backfield and then made some moves.
Yep, so 18-yard pass completion, Emmel to Fritch. Point after attempt by Alva. We've got 15 seconds to play in the 1st half as Sam Houston trying to get another defender onto the field. Kick is up, and it is good. Billies extend their lead 42-6. We'll be back for the kick right after this.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Strayer and Ulfers, from humble beginnings to a Fredericksburg mainstay. When Edgar Strayer purchased an oil and gas business in 1928, he may not have envisioned it would still thrive nearly a century later. Guiding through the Great Depression, he built a clientele of area farmers with a firm handshake and friendly service. 2 succeeding generations still run the business. Roy Strayer and his sister Betty are mainstays around their shop on Adams Street, where their sons Steve, Charles, and Edward service the needs of thousands of locals and visitors alike. Strayer and Ulfers, a Fredericksburg institution.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Battling Billies in their season opener on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. As they have it set up to kick away, Giovanni Alva, just a low line drive kick. It'll hit and roll. be picked up at the 13-yard line by number 11 as he continues to break tackles. A penalty marker comes down and clock down to 6 seconds as Charles Clark with a nice strong return there for Sam Houston. We'll see what the penalty marker was.
A nice tackle there by Luke DeCuffa.
Officials meeting at the 30-yard line to sort this one out. See what the call is.
Maybe a block in the back or a hold.
It came from way in front of the play, so somebody who was watching the play develop. Block in the back on the Hurricanes is the call.
10 yards for an illegal block.
So that will be a 10-yard mark-off, and 5 seconds left to play in the half. We'll see if Sam Houston elects to try to make something happen with one play or just take a knee and head to the locker room.
Well, if it's me and you got the speed that they've got out there, I'm just going to throw it long.
Yep.
You know,
see if
something
you get
happens, something happens.
Get somebody deep, and
that's me. I'm Mr. Vegas. I'm a gambling man.
Gambling man. Risk, reward. Billy's with a big lead.
If anybody caught that reference, me saying, hey, I'm Mr. Vegas. I wonder if anybody knows who said that in a movie, a very funny movie. Text it in.
42-6, Fredericksburg with the lead. Brooks going to heave this one up high and deep. It's going to be intercepted by the Battling Billies. That's Mason Ray. Ray around the left side. He's going to be slung down at the 20-yard line, and that will run the clock out on the first half of play. The Fredericksburg High School Marching Band, under the direction of a new band director, we're going to call him Mr. H until we're definitely sure how to pronounce that. You drove his bus.
I drove his bus, and he told me, and it's just, I'm looking at it, and I'm going, I don't think that's what he said, but so my bad there. I'll learn it.
We'll take a quick break and come back to listen to the sounds of the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band and see their new show for the 2021 campaign.
For over 7 decades, and with the support of customers like you, Ewald Kubota has grown to be the #1 Kubota volume dealer in the United States. Plus, we have the distinct honor of being a Kubota Elite dealer. So thank you, Jim, Julio, Jamar, Mr. Loya, Mike, Letty, Mr. Rodriguez, Paul and Penny, Thomas and Catherine, Mr. Miranda. From the Gulf of Mexico to the hill country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration since 1974. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C.
We love living in the country. My husband works from home, and I teach our 5 youngest children here as well. Fast, uncapped, reliable internet is critical for our family. And that's exactly what we've gotten from Bee Creek for over 10 years now. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet. Creek Street Dental utilizes the latest technologies in dental care. Dr. McBride has been specially trained to offer the Hill Country sedation dentistry. Anxious patients can sleep through oral surgery in a private room with family nearby. Their CBCT machine provides near-silent imaging, making possible the most painless and effective treatments. iTero technology allows virtual manipulation and modeling, so no more gagging on impression trays. Call 830-990-1178 for the best in your family's dental health today.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. It is halftime. Fredericksburg with a comfortable 42-6 lead here over the Sam Houston Hurricanes. The Red Hots, under the direction of Gail Savage, getting set up and ready for their halftime performance. They will be followed by the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band. And we're going to bring you the video for sure, and we'll do our best with the audio here on both the Red Hots and the marching band. Once again, it has been an exciting first half of football for the Battling Billies as they lead 42-6. Performance there by the Red Hots under the direction of Gail Savage as no music, some technical difficulties, and those young ladies just went through their entire performance counting it out. The captains doing the counting, and they just put on their show. Congratulations. Boy, what a great job under some tough circumstances for those young ladies as they waited patiently to be able to perform. And now the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band will come in behind the Red Hots. So kudos to those Red Hots for making the best of a bad situation. They were having technical difficulties with the sound system here in the stadium. And now we'll sit back and enjoy the Fredericksburg High School Marching Band.
What they
Fredericksburg High School marching band under the new band director, Hesmanovich.
No.
We're going to learn this before the season's over, Coach. Hesimovich. And an entirely new staff, a lot of young directors involved, a lot of enthusiasm, a nice opening performance for them to start the fall 2021 campaign. We're going to take a break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with some halftime stats and get set up for the second half of the season opener for the Battling Billies.
Gaddy's Pizza in Fredericksburg is a huge supporter of Battling Billy sports, students, and teachers. In fact, Gaddy's offers a lunch special for teachers and students Monday through Friday for only $7.65, and that includes a drink. Gaddy's Pizza also has pasta, dessert, and one of the best salad bars in town. Enjoy the game room. Kids of all ages love it. Gaddy's takes pizza seriously. 2931 Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg. Billy Pride Iberales.
Segner's is your jewelry destination for everyday and special occasion jewelry. Just ask Olympic gold medalist in women's softball, Kat Osterman. She trusts Segner's. Find us at 236 West Main Street or on the web at segnersjewelers.com. Come check out our custom-designed Billy's charms, keychains, and so much more. We love and support our hometown teams. Go Billies!
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J Ford Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J Ford Trailer, that's where I got mine.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only Joint Commission accredited hospice. They're also Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you or your loved one prior to needing hospice at no cost to you or your family. Votive is led by Dr. Rad Kothman and certified hospice and palliative care nurse Carrie Weaver. Visit votivehospice.com or call 998-1925. Votive Hospice, they're with you.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
My name is Tammy, and I am a Value Med customer. The things that I love the most are the convenience, the speed, and the friendliness. Annette and Betty at the front window are always so friendly. I have called Bill, even Matt, for just personal questions regarding prescriptions or medication. Their helpfulness, willingness to spend the time with me is something you don't get at the larger pharmacies. I just think they are amazing.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust, proud supporters of Battling Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. Go Billies! Celebrating our 80th year of helping build the communities we call home. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Randall King, Tim Kaman with you. It's the season opener for the Battling Billies on a Thursday night here in San Antonio. And boy, the ground game has looked fantastic tonight.
Yeah, it really has. I got to put my glasses on now that you say that. I wanted to look good for everybody, but anyway, Randall, Fredericksburg with 223 yards unofficially on the ground. Leha's got an average of 19 per carry. He's got 155 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then you got Fritch, the newcomer. He's averaging 7 yards a carry. He's got 46 yards and a touchdown. And then Emmel's got a couple runs. He's got a 1-yard run for a touchdown. But Throwing the football, Emil's 5 of 11 for 74 yards and a touchdown. So, the big thing is the fact that they've been able to run the football, because no matter what, anybody's going to tell you anything, if you can run the football, you're going to be successful.
You can control the clock.
Yep.
You can control the game. And we said it early in pregame and early in that first quarter, that senior offensive line is doing a fantastic job. And if they can stay healthy and continue to improve, Coach Timms has done a fantastic job of bringing those guys along in the last year or so. They started under Gilbert Renault, and then Gilbert came over to the tennis court, and Coach Timms took over from there. But those kids have a great foundation. And they're doing a fantastic job up front. And Leha, who is a newcomer to the varsity, and then Fritch coming over from Heritage. You also got to give Cole Emmel some credit in there too, playing with poise, playing with patience, and looking like a senior quarterback.
Yeah, and like I said, and it all starts with the line. And the experience has been it's the key. 3 of those guys have been up here since they were sophomores. So the expectations are there, and of course, I know you get those pro quarterbacks that they go out and buy their lineman Rolexes. Well, I don't think Emil's going to do
Maybe
that.
a breakfast taco.
Maybe a breakfast taco will probably do it. But you got to give credit to that offense. They have not had to punt the football. They've scored every time they've had the ball. But then you talk about that defense. Defense really has done their job as well. Hurricanes have 3 yards on the ground. That's it, 3. But they got 162 in the air.
Yeah.
So.
And quarterback just kind of lofting that ball up. Got beat deep once, and then shook a defender once after a catch. But that defensive front and those linebackers pressure all night long on that quarterback, and then stopping that run, whether it's up the middle, whether it's out wide. Coach Wilder's got to be pretty happy with that.
Well, I tell you what, and we talked about, our defensive line, that front four, they're not huge, but you don't have to be. If you can maintain your lane, and we've got an outstanding group of linebackers, and if you can keep those linemen off the linebackers have been making plays.
So Fredericksburg looking good here in the first half of play from San Antonio. Coaches have got to be pleased in the locker room, but you still want to come out and continue to show yourself here in the second half. Don't sit back on your laurels here in the first game. Let's go get them.
Yeah.
And then maybe in the fourth quarter we can run some other guys out there and get some experience.
Well, and you think the first game of the year, you think it's going to be just a turnover fest or flags and penalties, and it really hasn't. The only turnover of the ball game was just the Hail Mary they threw at the end of right before halftime. Yeah. And Fredericksburg got the interception there.
Very few penalties. Maybe a half dozen, just thinking off the top of my head.
So it's really been a clean game for the first game of the year.
Yeah, we don't want to jinx that.
No, knock on wood.
By any means.
So
both teams getting set to come back out onto the playing field here for the second half. Fredericksburg with a nice 42-6 lead here from San Antonio. We'll take a break and be back for the kickoff in just a moment.
Dutchman's Meat Market in Fredericksburg is the place for premium meats. Not only can you find the best cuts of meat, but Dutchman's has fresh sandwiches for lunch, a variety of snack sticks, multiple jerkies, and dried sausage. Dutchman's also has a large assortment of rubs, spices, and sauces for all your meats. So go see Dutchman's at 1609 East Main in Fredericksburg, or call in an order at 830-997-5693 or online at dutchmansmarket.com.
As Fredericksburg celebrates 175 years, Arrowhead Bank is celebrating almost 100 years of serving the people of the Texas Hill Country. Our goal has been the same since we opened in Fredericksburg 20 years ago, to combine the relationship banking of yesterday with the technology of today for a better brand of banking. Arrowhead Bank is proud to support our students in all their endeavors, athletic and academic, and we're excited to celebrate their successes this year. Billy Pride, Eberales, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 423091.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
And we're back to San Antonio, Texas, Alamo Stadium. Established in 1940, a lot of history in this stadium. Probably been some pretty big ball games played in this stadium over the years, as both teams kind of going through some dynamic agility warm-up down there, getting ready for the second half of play. The Billies have done most of their damage on the ground tonight. Fritsch with a touchdown, Leha with 3 touchdowns, Emmel with a 1-yard plunge, and then Emmel to Fritsch. So Fritsch does have 2. Before we head into the second half, let's do our usual. Let's look around the horn a little bit. Volleyball action. They were in Glen Rose last weekend. Fared pretty well.
Did well,
Continue to get better. I believe they were 9-7 coming into the week. Maybe the Burnett game, they won that. Maybe they're 10-7. I'm trying to put my math together.
They
I think that's correct.
impressive win over Burnett, 3 sets, and so they're starting to round out into form as they're going to probably get into district within the next 2-3 weeks.
Cross country, we'll find they're on the road this
week. Yeah,
this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Dripping Springs.
Yeah, it's their first one. Yeah,
and then host next week on Wednesday. So Dan Aldrich. Trying to get those kids rounded into shape and ready
and
for
you guys
some
been busy.
competition.
Tennis?
Boy, we jumped in it early at the beginning of August. We've played 12 matches. We're 10-2 on the season. Been a great start for us. We've had a little bit of COVID issue. We're sharing some athletes, so trying to find our way through some of that, but some pretty quality wins in there, and our losses were very competitive against Abilene High and Dripping Springs, so very happy. We will have our last quote-unquote preseason match tomorrow against Marble Falls. Okay. We're on the road, and then next week starts district. 2 new schools added into our district for tennis. Ingram will be playing up. They are a 3A school, and they petitioned to play up, and they were placed in our district. Coach Chris Morales always has a solid program over there. And then the brand new high school in Comal, Piper High School. So next week will be our district opener. We play Ingram on the road in Ingram on Thursday.
You guys play every team once, or do you play them twice?
Just a single round robin, and then those standings will determine the top 4 that head into the playoffs. So, our season is off and running, and a good start for the Battling Billies. Around the horn, we'd like to see the cross-country kids get a good start tomorrow or Saturday. Get my days straight here, a Thursday night football game.
Yep.
And next week, cross-country at home. So, fall sports in full effect already, believe it or not.
A lot of busy bodies.
Got a golf tournament lined up anytime in the next few weeks?
Well, we actually, we have started practice. The first, we actually host September, October 23rd, 25th, or 25th, 27th is our first fall tournament. So
plenty of time to prepare.
But we got more football you're fixing, and the Billies are going to get the football back. They're already leading 42-0, and be interesting to see what the Hurricanes are going to do to stop that Billy offense.
Sam Houston won the toss at the beginning of the game and elected to receive, so the Billies will start the second half on offense with the kick coming.
That looks like Angel Neary and Kay Jinsky back for the Billies.
Billies will be moving from right to left as we look at them from the home press box, south to north. Kick straight up the middle, and it'll be fielded actually on the near hash by Jinsky. Jinsky kind of tiptoes up that sideline, and he'll be down at the 30 as the whistles
take
blow.
it easy, man. He's one of my basketball guys. I don't want to get him hurt.
Yeah, take it easy there. Whistles were blowing.
Whistles were blowing. I'm throwing a flag.
First down and 10 for Fredericksburg with a comfortable 42-6 lead. Ball at the 31-yard line, and we'll see who Emmel brings out with him, if it'll be Leha or Fritsch to start the second half. And it looks like Jesse Leha will be in the backfield. for the Battling Billies. Number 9, Sam Seidenberger, back there as well. Handoff straight up the middle to Leha, and Leha out to the 34-yard line.
He's going to pick up 3 on the play. We're in trouble now. That's 16 yards below his average. You know.
Yep. Second down and 7.
2 men split to the right. Mason to the left, and just a sweep for Leha, trying to get around the right side, and nice tackle there by the Hurricane defender. As you know, that's the first negative play for the Billies, a loss of 2. He's going to bring up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9 for the Billies, and situation we didn't see very often in the first half here. A little stiff coming out, 2 men split wide to the right, 2 to the left.
Well, the Billies controlled the chains most of the first half. This time they're a little behind the chains. It's 3rd and long. Emil back to pass, rolls to his right. There's pressure, and he's going to be sacked.
Dropped for a loss back at the 17-yard line. They're going to say his knee went down at the 19, so it'll be 4th and long, and we'll see the punt team for the Billies the first time. As the Hurricanes came out fired up on defense. Billies unable to move the ball in their first series.
That'll be Cade Yinsky back to punt for the Billies. And he'll be punting into, you know, it feels like that wind has picked up a little. And he's going to be punting into that wind. Good snap.
Good kick. Number 3, Devontre Simmons will field it at the 45-yard line. Going to start to the near sideline. Continues breaking tackles. It's hard to bring him down. They're finally going to get him at the 45-yard line.
You know, he broke 3 or 4 tackles, didn't get much yardage, though. As every time he broke a tackle, there was a Billy there, and nice coverage there by Fredericksburg. So the Hurricanes will take over at the 45-yard line. So that was the first kind of, I guess you'd call, hiccup of the night, the fact that we just didn't move the football.
Yep, 1st down and 10. Tim, I got a nice message from Bill White. You know Bill.
Yep.
And I'll relay that, just about a little story about this stadium when he was coaching.
Okay.
1st down and 10 at the 45-yard line for the Hurricanes. Good snap, going to throw quickly to the left side, trying to set up a little screen, and the Billies are there. Fumble on the play. Nope, he came through. I thought the ball spun out. But,
yeah, that's a lineman with the football. They're going to say he was down. I was just so impressed how quickly the Billies got out there, make that tackle for no gain.
2nd down and 10.
You know, Randall, I got to work the district track meet with Mr. White, and that was so much fun. He's so knowledgeable about track. Incredible.
Lots of stories. Yeah, you're right. A lot of history there. Enjoyed listening to him talk. 3 men split right, 1 to the left. Quarterback fakes the handoff. Brooks going to keep it around the right side, and he'll be short of the 1st down. It'll bring up 3rd and 2, but a nice carry there for the quarterback, Devontae Brooks.
Yeah, and Mason Ray stepped up from that safety position to make the tackle. Just shy of the 1st down, 3rd down, and a long 2.
Long snap count.
Yep.
In the shotgun. Pressure coming again. Throw. The pass is going to be short. Intended for Tavares Neely. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Hurricanes.
And that was Will Dagenhart in on the coverage for the Billies. But the key there was the pressure by 21, Gary Seidenberger, putting on the quarterback.
Looks like Sam Houston may go for it here.
Yeah, you're down pretty good. Got nothing to lose.
Dante Brooks in the shotgun. One man in the backfield takes the snap. He's
Here they
looking to
come.
pass. Pressure coming right up the middle. Billy's going to drop him for a loss back at the 40-yard line as that defense comes through big again.
Yeah, Luke DeCuffa with the sack for the Billies.
Fredericksburg will take over possession 1st and 10. So, Mr. White, Bill White, sent me a message. One of his good friends was Tom Walker, and Tom's son Morgan and I played tennis together growing up. He's now the tennis coach at Plano West, so we've always had a little connection there. But he said he and Tom Walker used to coach here in this stadium, or scout. He said there was an area in the south end zone, which doesn't look like it's there anymore, with picnic tables, and he said a lot of coaches would sit down there and hang out and tell lots of great stories. And like we mentioned, there's probably been some pretty good football games played in this stadium. And Bill, thanks for sharing that story, and thanks for all you've meant for kids across sports over the years. 1st down and 10. Yansky in motion. Actually, that's not Yansky. I'm sorry, that's Seidenberger, and the pass goes to Seidenberger. Breaks a tackle on the little spin move, and he's knocked out of bounds at the 29-yard line. That'll be an 11-yard completion. Immel to Seidenberger.
Yeah, that was a nice catch there by Sam. Did a great job of catching with the hands. Didn't let it get to the body. Caught it out there with those fingers. Turned it upfield and got inside the 30-yard line to the 29, 1st and 10.
Immel.
Looks like Fritsch is back in there for the Billies.
Going to bring a man in motion again. Immel looking to pass, throws, pass is complete over here on this side. It's Seidenberger again down to the 24-yard line. So about a 5-yard completion there for Immel to Seidenberger.
It looked like they were running a little rub route. They had Yansky cutting inside, and they brought Seidenberger to the outside. Pick up a 5, 2nd down and 5 for the Billies.
Second down and 5. Billies on the move here in the 3rd quarter. 42-6 the lead. Immel, handoff to Fritsch. Fritsch is going to be hit in the backfield. Gets back to the line of scrimmage as a ankle tackle there made by number 44 for the Hurricanes, Calhoun, Winselin Calhoun. Third down. 2 men left. 2 to the right for the Billies. Fritsch in the backfield with Immel. Going to bring Seidenberger in motion to the far side. Immel looking to pass, plenty of time, finds Seidenberger. Seidenberger's going to be rolled up at the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him shy of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Do you give the ball to the big man here?
Yeah, I would. I think he's going to, with that line, you got a combination of line, good line, and a big back, big strong back.
Immel going to go under center. Take the snap. He's going to keep it himself.
I don't think he's going to get there.
I don't know that he got it, Tim. He was right at the 21. We'll see where the line judge marks it. It looks a little shy.
I think he's going to be short.
The officials clearing the pile here. We'll get a mark and maybe a timeout call to measure this one.
Yeah, Randall, I'm going to say he's short.
Yeah, I think he's short.
I think they're going to ask for a measurement, but you can tell from here.
Yeah, Coach Moffitt standing over there eyeballing it, looking down the line and trying to make up his mind. I think we're just going to play defense. He's still calculating it over there.
Yeah, that's one of those times where that quarterback sneak, when you got a guy, if you got a small back, I can see you trying to do that, but you don't get much traction. You don't get much push off. because you got to make sure that you get that ball,
Well, and you figure that running back's got a head of steam
Yes.
coming in there, and
Yes.
6'4", he's going to have a good chance at picking that up. They're going to measure it as the officials mark the chains.
Yeah,
We're going to be about a half yard shy of that first down, so the ball will go over on downs to the Hurricanes. 5:23 to play in the third quarter. And the Hurricanes will have the ball, trailing 42-6.
Well, that's 2 stops for the Hurricanes, so they've done a nice job making a few adjustments there.
Defense trots back out on the field for the Billies as Dante Brooks in the shotgun. He's got Jacoby Sada in the backfield with him. 3 men left, 1 to the right. Ball whistled good for play. Handoff. That's Sada, the ball carrier. He'll have a yard or 2, but not much more as that Billy defense smothers him after a short gain.
Well, you key word smother. There were so many guys there. I don't know who made the tackle.
Going to give him 2 on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Brooks in the shotgun. He's got Sada in the backfield. He's going to look to pass. 3-step drop, throwing downfield. Has a man wide open, and the pass is dropped. That is Devontre Simmons. A little bit overthrown. He just could not come down with it, and he was wide open.
Yeah, definitely a coverage problem there because there was no one around him.
And now Simmons going to make his way to the sideline, cramping his calves just a little bit. They've got another young man down on the sideline with cramps. And that's a little bit of what you might see early in the season as kids try to work their way into better physical condition. So we have an officials timeout here while they work on a couple of these Sam Houston players, and Fredericksburg kids will get some water from those athletic trainers.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Wilder's probably on the phone calling up there. How did that guy get that wide open?
New trainer on staff to help Natalie Hanley this year, Luke Scheidemental, has come over from Texas State. And something you and I both can attest to, we've needed another trainer.
Yes.
And Natalie does a fantastic job, but there's only one Natalie.
Yeah.
And Luke will now be able to kind of split some of those duties, and he's done a fantastic job thus far. Some of those student trainers that are helping out, Chloe Courtney, Maribella Arias, Tiffany Bossard, Ella Hartman, Avery Holland, Blaine Edwards, Brody Zinner, McKaylin Haggerty, Ryan LaRoe, McKaylee Morton, Carly Hubertus, all of those kids that work with Natalie doing a fine job, and Luke Scheidemental coming on board, a nice addition to the athletic staff.
Yeah, most definitely. So it looks like a little stretching over there, getting that those calf muscles. And I tell you what, Randall, you've had calf.
Yes.
Oh man, those things are painful.
I'd take a calf over a hamstring any day.
Yeah, you got that right.
3rd down and 8 for the Hurricanes as we come back from the injury timeout. Brooks in the shotgun.
Here comes pressure.
Blitz coming. Pressure right up the middle, going to throw. This one's going to be intercepted as penalty markers come down. As
it's going to be intercepted by Dagenhart, but I think they're going to call pass interference. The ball was thrown. It was good coverage there, I thought, by Mason Ray, but the ball was thrown behind him, so Ray ran into the receiver. But I thought the ball was picked off before that happened.
I kind of did too, but the timing of all that, the official may have seen it a little bit differently. we'll see is
yeah, they're going to call pass interference against that. You know, that's just a bad break.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a tough call.
You know, yeah, that's not.
You said, look, might see the replay on that later and think a little differently about it,
Yeah.
the timing of that play. But Degenhart loses that interception. Had it. Erase that one. See if you can add
I
another
thought
one later
Degenhart
on.
did a nice job of anticipating where that ball was going.
He did. Fantastic job. And I don't think Mason Ray did anything wrong. And I mean, it was a bang-bang play.
The guy just stopped.
Yeah.
You know, if you're running full speed, you know, chasing a guy and he stops, you can't avoid him.
Puts the ball at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. And Billy's going to drop back in coverage. A little draw play here now. Brooks, with some running room, is going to pick up 14 yards on the carry and a first down right at the 49-yard line. He just kind of waited until those linebackers cleared out in coverage and then stepped up in the hole and found some yardage.
Well, that time, you know, the Billies were bringing some pressure, but they're bringing it out there wide. He was able to just step up right through the middle.
Now mark the ball at the 48, 1st down and 10 for the Sam Houston Hurricanes. Brooks takes the snap, looking to pass, throws across the middle, a nice catch, kind of a sliding catch made there by Simmons, and it'll be another first down and move the chains.
Well, they've had some people open tonight and just have not been able to secure the football.
Ball inside the 35, looked like the 34-yard line, 1st down and 10. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 42-6 lead for the Billies. A little screen pass out here into the flats and complete to Jacoby Sada. And very little gain on that play, 2nd down.
He's knocked out of bounds by Noah Borda. They're going to give him 3 on the play.
2nd down and 7 for Sam Houston. You know, Dante Brooks has done a fine job here for the Hurricanes. A little errant on his throws occasionally, but another senior quarterback doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, now I tell you what, they're putting some pressure on him too.
Yep. Here he goes again, going to step up in the pocket, but that Billy defense is going to stop him at the line of scrimmage. Good job not letting him get through the second level.
That's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. And really, it's really 2-down territory here.
You would think. Trailing 42-6. Sam Houston's going to continue to press here and try to get a few points on the board. 3rd down and 6. 3 men split to the right, 1 to the left. Sam Houston in their green uniforms, orange trousers. 3-step drop, throws across the middle again. This one's going to be incomplete. That one looked like it skipped in as Simmons trying to sell it a little bit, but unable to fool the official.
Yeah, no, the official came in immediately and patted the turf. But that's what you got to do. You got to come up like you caught the football. That brings up 4th down.
4th down and 6.
See if Coach Wilder's going to bring the pressure here.
Incomplete pass. Stop the clock.
Opportunity. Here they come. Oh, yeah. Free.
Pressure coming right up the middle. Going to loft it up there for Simmons, and it is incomplete as a combination of great pressure coming up the gut and then good defense back there at the end zone.
Yeah, that's a linebacker. He did a nice job. Luke DeCuffa in coverage on a receiver.
And now going to be an injury timeout here for the Billies. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Fredericksburg. at their own 30-yard line. We've got a timeout on the playing field. We'll take a quick timeout with them and be right back after this.
At Fredericksburg Eye Associates, ophthalmologist Drs. Ann Plinicky and Charles Cohn provide comprehensive medical and surgical eye care. At their state-of-the-art facility off Highway 87, they use the latest equipment for everything from routine eye exams to monitoring macular degeneration. Cataract procedures include the latest advances in lens design, allowing more freedom from glasses than ever before. Fredericksburg Eye Associates, 997-6535, online at fbgi.com.
DR Welding and Construction is the Texas Hill Country's choice for metal buildings using #1 American-made materials. They are fully insured for your protection and peace of mind. If you're in need of a metal building, a horse barn, airplane hangar, warehouse, equipment shed, barn dominium, or a business, DR Welding and Construction, 830-997-1058. On the web, drweldinginc.com. Quality and craftsmanship make the difference at DR Welding and Construction.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium in San Antonio. Billies take over possession after a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line with 1:26 to play in the third quarter.
Randall got a new quarterback. It looks like Will Dagenhart now, and he's going to hand off to running back 24. That's Ryder Wade. So the question you kind of asked is when you get those guys in there. I guess with 1:20 to go in the third quarter.
Fresh legs is Ryder Wade. Picks up the first down, moves the chains out to the 45-yard line as Dagenhart,
just a junior, the heir apparent, backup quarterback.
Gonna split Charlie Johnson out here to the left, 2 men to the right, 2 in the backfield with Dagenhart. Low snap, feels it, hands off again. That is number 25, Stephen Wade.
I wonder if they're brothers.
Ryder and Stephen Wade in the backfield.
2nd down and 3.
Second down and 3. Under 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Looks like Billies will be content to let the clock run out here on the third quarter and march the other direction for the remainder of the ball game.
Once again, they barely move as they go from the 47 to the 47.
Yeah,
so
just flip sides.
Just flip a few yards.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Fredericksburg leading 42-6. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action after this.
Do you have a good head coach to draw up a play for your retirement plan? Have you done the practice drills necessary to produce a good portfolio? If not, contact Joseph Financial Partners. They will sit you down in front of the chalkboard and walk you through all the X's and O's. They'll set up your offense and your defense so you're prepared for the good days and the bad days. If you're not sure about your coach or the plays that you're running, contact Joseph Financial Partners, 830-997-4763 or online at josephfinancialpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial member FINRA.
For a family-operated, community-focused business that supports all men and women in the United States military and first responders, think Toch Well Service. For all your well repairs and service after drilling, think Toch Well Service. For water pump installation in windmill, solar pump, jet, submersible pump, and pressure tank service, think Toch Well Service. They've been serving Fredericksburg and the Texas Hill Country since 2002. Call 830-997-2413. License number 4502-KLP.
And we're back for our fourth quarter action. Dagenhart takes the snap, hands off over the right side to Ryder Wade, and Wade is going to just bulldoze his way down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line, and that's a good start to the fourth quarter of play for the Battling Billies.
And getting back to what they did in the first half, and that's just run straight up the gut. Got a few different faces there on the line. Whitworth's still out there. 65, David Suarez, along with 58, Ben Suarez. So Ben and David Suarez in there.
Fresh legs for the Billies.
Wesley Keener.
Will Degenhart, a little bit of a high snap, feels it, pulls it down, hands it off to Stephen Wade, and he's going to make his way down inside the 15 to the 14-yard line as, boy, just kind of grinding it out here and let that clock run.
Yeah. 50, like I said, Wesley Keener in the ball game, or is that 60? No, we don't have a 60, so it's got to be Keener.
Old Steve Miller was wearing Keener's jersey this afternoon, so he was pretty excited. One-man split to the right, two to the left. Degenhart in the pistol. Takes the snap, hand off again over the right side. This is Ryder Wade, and Ryder Wade down inside the 10-yard line. We'll see they mark him about the 8. It'll be second down and 4. As that clock continues to click.
Second down and 4.
That's the other thing I love about the fact that we can able to run the football is it moves that clock.
Yeah.
That thing is such a weapon because also it allows your defense to rest.
Yes.
You know, that's what I thought has been a key. The key of the first half is Billy's went down and just drive the football. That defense got plenty of rest.
Use the clock. Ball control. Degenhart. Hand off again.
This time Wade's kind of hit at the line of scrimmage.
Yep, no gain on that play. Did get back to the line of scrimmage. That was number 25, Stephen Wade on the carry.
Third down and 4.
9 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Billies lead 42-6. It has been a ground assault for the Battling Billies tonight. They have put the ball in the air a few times, but the majority of their offense has been on the ground, over 200 yards in the first half. Degenhart, a little bit of a high snap, hands off to Ryder Wade. He's going to have the first down and into the end zone, an 8-yard touchdown run on third down for Ryder Wade as the Billies put more points on the board. Ryder Wade getting a little activity.
And that's some good confidence for the second group that's out there. And you know what really has been surprising, Randall, is, Yenski's been quiet, offensively. He came into tonight's game with probably the top offensive threat for the Billies. And it's always a good sign when you don't have to rely on that.
Exactly. 49-6 as the Billies extend their lead. Ryder Wade with an 8-yard carry to put the Billies a little further ahead. Scoreboard this season being brought to you by SI Wealth Management. Scott Emmel and SI Wealth Management are here for you. We can handle your investment needs. Whether you need to open a new account or roll over an existing account, we can create a strategy that fits your needs. We pride ourselves on being able to explain complex issues in an easy-to-understand manner. Contact Scott Emmel and his team at 830-992-3464 to set up a meeting. That's 830-992-3464. SI Wealth Management, where a handshake and a look in the eye still mean something.
And I tell you what, they really do a good job over there. Scott is such a, he's going to tell you how it is. He's not in it just to make money. He's in it to help you make money.
Exactly.
Take care of your money. And so you guys get a chance, go over there and see Mark Southern and Scott Emmel at the SI. We got a good run back here.
Simmons on the return, Devontae Simmons. There is a penalty marker down and probably going to be an illegal block in the back and take that one back a few yards, but he's been a threat on the return and the receiving end both.
Yep.
Got some speed.
mean, it looks like he may be a victim of the old cramps.
Yeah. He's already hobbled off once. And he's going to stay out there and try to stretch it out, maybe.
Holding against the Hurricanes, so that's going to put them back and negate a nice run there.
So they'll step off a few yards here. I guess from the point of the foul, the flag laying on the 30-yard line. We'll see. The officials have, for an opening ball game, have not been too busy.
Right.
They've done like an official should, kind of be in the shadows a little bit unless necessary, and not very many penalties called this ball game. Going to spot it at the 20, 1st and 10 for the Hurricanes with 8:46 to play on this Thursday night from San Antonio. Brooks takes the snap, just going to run the little sweep himself, pick up a few yards around the right side. Looks like 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Stayed in bounds as the clock continues to run.
Yeah, good tackle. Looked like, I'm trying to see if that is 6. Yeah, that John Fridge making the tackle for the Billies. Fridge playing outside linebacker.
2nd down and 7. Brooks, the senior quarterback, takes a snap, looking to throw, across the middle. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 21, and boy, he took a shot. That was Jaden Cervantes, a sophomore receiver for the Hurricanes.
And he ran into Gabriel Rodriguez, a junior linebacker from Fredericksburg. Boy, I tell you what, that would talk about a collision.
Yeah. 3rd down. 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Wind blowing out of the south, pretty steady at this point. So the Hurricanes have it at their back.
And looked like
boy,
maybe
we jinxed the penalty situation.
Yeah.
There's another flag.
Yeah, I think there was a false start. Boy, they saw the Billies coming, bringing pressure, running a stunt there, and I think the Hurricanes had jumped offside or jumped the gun.
Yep. Procedure call will mark off 5 yards. You know, Tim, you mentioned earlier, I keep trying to think in my head, how many years have we done this? And we did it for a long time and then kind of took a little break, but we've been calling these ball games for well over 20 years, I would say.
Because you've been here 28, I've been here 27.
Yeah.
So
Brooks looking to pass, the pressure's going to get to him again, and he somehow is going to make something out of nothing as he carries a couple of Billy's defenders with him and picks up 4 or 5 yards on that carry.
Yeah, I tell you what it looked like was going to be about a 4-yard loss ended up being an 8-yard gain. But it's going to be shy of the 1st down and bring up 4. It should be 4th down. I know the change say 3rd. Is that right?
Penalty mark off maybe. Yeah, you're right. 4th down. Well, I always enjoy doing it with you, and thanks to J.D. Rose and Paige Finley for asking us to come back again. I guess we must be doing a decent job to keep coming back. But
I tell you what, it's been
high snap on the punt, goes over the punter's head. He's just going to fall on it at the 1-yard line, and here comes that offense with a really short field.
Yeah, that may be one of the shortest fields you'll ever have. 1st and goal at the 1.
At the 1. But glad to be here. Looking forward to a good season for the Battling Billies, and looks like we're going to get started with a good one.
Yep.
Tonight. 49-6 their lead. Next week back home on a Friday night with the rival. The old rival,
Kerrville-Tivy. Because I think the new rival may be Bernie.
Yeah.
And Wimberley.
But,
Randall, going back to what you said, working with you all these years, I tell you, I get to ride the coattails. you do such a great job, but it's such a team effort because Paige and JD and even thinking back to when we had Rick Wilson and Slick Johnson and the old
Ken Hall. Ryder Wade on the left side with a 1-yard plunge will put some more points on the board for the Battling Billies as his second touchdown of the evening. And Paige has got quite a crew here working in the background.
Yes.
And they were out here sweating. When we pulled up with the band and got out and walked up here, it looked like Paige he just run a marathon.
Yeah, oh, I know. And he was nice enough to text us, no AC in the booth.
He found out the hard way. Some of his kids out here helping as well. And we don't have a list of all those folks, but thank you from us to you for all you do behind the scenes. Alva's kick is up and good. The Billies will extend their lead to 56-6 here from Alamo Stadium. We'll be back for the kickoff in just a moment, right after this.
72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating offers a wide variety of services to Fredericksburg and the Hill Country. Repairs, installation, maintenance, design, even air quality control for allergies. 72 Degrees Air Conditioning and Heating, Fredericksburg's comfort company. Fast, same-day service and world-class technicians make 72 Degrees Fredericksburg's company of choice. Emergency service 24/7. Call 830-997-5651. 72degreestexas.com. License number TACLB 27138E.
Strayer and Ulfers, from humble beginnings to a Fredericksburg mainstay. When Edgar Strayer purchased an oil and gas business in 1928, he may not have envisioned it would still thrive nearly a century later. Guiding through the Great Depression, he built a clientele of area farmers with a firm handshake and friendly service. 2 succeeding generations still run the business. Roy Strayer and his sister Betty are mainstays around their shop on Adams Street, where their sons Steve, Charles, and Edward service the needs of thousands of locals and visitors alike. Strayer and Ulfers, a Fredericksburg institution.
And we're back to Alamo Stadium. Alva has it teed up, ready to kick away. 6:56 to play. If you're looking at the SI Wealth Management scoreboard on Billies.Live, comfortable 56-6 lead as the kick will be fielded at the 18-yard line. Number 17 for the Hurricanes, and I don't believe we've called his name this evening, John Trell Franklin Ross, a senior, with the return there for the Billies.
And that was Wade and Sammy DeLunan on the tackle for the Billies. And, Randall, I tell you what, I've been watching, the extra points and that ball is really getting back there to Yansky, and that's Gary Seidenberger who's doing the deep snapping. And I'm telling you what, you can go pro just doing that.
Exactly. I'm trying to remember the young man from Ingram, 2020, that had such a long, successful career as a deep snapper for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, he just, I know who you're talking about.
I have to think about his name for just a minute, or maybe Mayfield will remember it and let us know.
Well, the Billies, once again, that's been the story defensively, is pressure in the backfield. As a costly sack there, a loss of about 13 yards. 77, that's Logan McCarver.
Second down and 23 for Brooks and the Sam Houston Hurricanes.
In there along with Aiden Hickey, number 15.
Was it a Leffler? Cullen Leffler? Does that name sound right?
That sounds familiar.
He was a tennis player over there as well. Pretty fair tennis player.
Oh,
Quick
nice
pass
play
out
there by
here,
Neary.
Trying to set up a little screen to the wide receiver, number 7, Jalen Douglas.
Yeah, Neary did a nice job there of shedding the blocker and making the tackle immediately. So no gain on the play there.
3rd and 23 from the 15-yard line. Under 5 minutes to go. Billy defense a little off balance there. Not sure what was going on. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Devontre Simmons. And I think we got lucky there.
Well, yeah, it looked like Sam Houston went to hurry up.
And we were still trying to call our defensive front and coverage schemes. And they were putting the ball in play. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 4:42.
Last attempt ended up in a ball was snapped over the center, or the punter's head. He looks like he's awfully close again.
It does. 4th down. A little bit of a high snap. He handles it. Left-footed kick. Billies do not send anybody back, and that will go out of bounds.
And it hits the cheerleaders.
At the 50-yard line, so Fredericksburg will come back out on offense. 1st and 10 at the 50 with 4:33 to go here in the 4th quarter. At home next week, the home opener against the Kerrville-Tybee Antlers, a game that we had on the schedule last year, but were unable to play due to COVID protocols. And Billy's looking forward to renewing that cross-county rivalry, or county line rivalry. One-man split right, 2 to the left. Degenhart takes the snap. He's going to look to pass, going to have to step up in the pocket and get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down for Fredericksburg.
Degenhart got back to the line of scrimmage. Nobody open there for the Billies.
(56-6), the lead.
Number 11, Charlie Johnson, still in the ball game offensively for the Billies.
Good crowd making their way to San Antonio tonight to cheer on the red and white. Degenhart, and the whistle's going to blow before we can get this one underway.
Yeah, I think that's one of the few penalties on the Billies tonight. I think we flinched just a little
on that left side over there. Has been a very clean game for Fredericksburg.
Yeah.
Really, for the most part, both sides. There have been a few penalties, as we've mentioned, across the way, but good discipline to start the season. Degenhart takes the snap, hands off to Stephen Wade, and Wade's going to find that left side, pick up the 1st down inside the 40.
A gain of 14. I tell you what, Randall, got some depth with some of these running backs that we have. Wade picks up about 15 yards.
Yeah, and we've yet to see Sabera run the ball. He ran the ball a little bit last year. Good snap. Handoff coming this way. And Wade making his way down to the 20. That will move the chains again. That was Stephen Wade.
Yeah, another 14-yard gain.
2:33 on the clock. Take their time getting out of the huddle here and use up that play clock.
Well, I tell you what, Randall, there's nothing wrong with having the identity of being a power football team.
I'm with you, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I know sometimes people think that's a little boring and, we got to air it out. No, not if you can run the ball and get in the end zone.
Well, winning's not boring in my book.
Yeah, exactly.
Degenhart takes the snap, handoff over the right side. This is Ryder Wade, and Ryder will get down to the 11. Minute 50 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 9, 2nd down and 1.
Well, the thing is, you got a good quarterback, and you got guys that can catch it. But if you don't need to use them because you can run it, run it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think as long as that offensive line can remain healthy, that's a weapon. So I think the Billies kind of have found out, maybe some identity.
And I'm sure Coach Huff would like to see a little more balance to that offense, but if that run game is working, let it work.
Yeah.
Degenhart will take a knee on 2nd down and 1. That'll bring up 3rd down and 1. And clock will get under a minute.
I think all they'll have to do is really run one more play.
That'll lose a yard or two, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 8. As the Fredericksburg band across the way celebrating. 3rd down and 2. Billies come to the line of scrimmage, and Degenhart will take a knee, and that will be it for this one from Alamo Stadium. As 21 ticks left on the clock, the Billies will not have to run another play. They'll head to the sidelines and get the line ready to go to shake hands with the Sam Houston Hurricanes. Billies will leave Alamo Stadium with a 56-6 win to open the 2021 campaign against the Sam Houston Hurricanes. We'll take a short break and come back to wrap things up right after this.
For over 7 decades, and with the support of customers like you, Ewald Kubota has grown to be the #1 Kubota volume dealer in the United States. Plus, we have the distinct honor of being a Kubota Elite dealer. So thank you, Jim, Julio, Jamar, Mr. Loya, Mike, Letty, Mr. Rodriguez, Paul and Penny, Thomas and Catherine, Mr. Miranda. From the Gulf of Mexico to the hill country of Texas, Ewald Kubota is your Kubota dealer.
Hill Country Refrigeration has provided the Texas Hill Country with quality heating, air conditioning, and commercial refrigeration since 1974. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Hill Country Refrigeration can also assist with new construction design and installation. Hill Country Refrigeration, customizing comfort in the Hill Country since 1974. Call 830-997-2584. Online, hillcountryrefrigeration.com. License number TACLB 005208C.
We're back to Alamo Stadium. The Battling Billies with a convincing 56-6 win over the Sam Houston Hurricanes, and did it on the ground and did it with the defense tonight.
Yeah, they, especially in the second half, I mean, offensively it was really what we did in the first half. Defensively, it's what we did in the second half. Fredericksburg with 400, these are unofficial, but over 430 yards total offense. I've got 341 on the ground. You rush for that, you're going to win a lot of ball games.
Yes,
you may not win them all, but you're going to win a lot of ball games. Didn't have to throw the ball tonight. Have the guy that can do it. Emma was 7 of 13 for 90 yards, had a touchdown. Defensively stepped up. The defense stepped up in the second half. That's the bottom line. Gave up only 32 yards in the second half, and still the question is going to be how well can we defend them putting the ball in the air as the Hurricanes had a total of 179 in the air.
Yeah.
But a good start, a good building block to go into week 2 next week against Hy-Vee. I know the coaches have to be thrilled. Like I said, I think they kind of learned of what maybe we should do offensively and defensively.
Exactly, and getting in on the scoring action tonight, Leha scored 3 times, Fritsch scored twice, Emmel once, Ryder Wade getting 2 touchdowns late in the ball game, and the kicker, Alva, did not miss an extra point all night long.
He looked good kicking the ball.
The exchange from center to Holder looked very sharp tonight as well, and those are things you like to see early on in the season. And the coaches will go to the film and they'll find things that need to be worked on. It was a pretty error-free game for the most part for the Battling Billies. Maybe got a little sloppy towards the end there, but not bad.
Right.
Not
Well,
something
I think all facets. Your special teams did a great job. You had great coverage on kickoffs, and like you said, Alva just he just split the uprights every time. And then the defense, did their job. Gave up one big play, or it would have been a shutout. And then the offense, when they needed to, they moved the football.
Exactly. Well, Tim, enjoyed it. Another good start.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the rest of the season. Yep. And like I said, we've done this many years together, and I appreciate all the chemistry that we've developed, and the guys that are behind the scenes doing all the work too. We're very appreciative of them. So the Billies start the season 2021 with a victory, 56-6 from Alamo Stadium. Thanks for joining us on Billies.Live and TexasRadio.net. We'll be on the air next week from Battling Billy Stadium, a 7 o'clock kickoff against the Kerrville Tivy Antlers. If you can't be there, join us right here. Once again, the final score, 56-6.